Shalom, brothers and sisters. So, this article here, I really have some comments on. Could the African Union push Israel into international isolation? Now, we talked about that situation where South Africa and another country got Israel thrown out of the conference that they were at, which was just a beginning, and suddenly we're struggling with floods and all sorts of chaos here and states of disaster. Even worse was to come, according to a draft declaration on the situation in Palestine and the Middle East circulated amongst reporters at the end of that summit. The AU not only expressed full support for the Palestinian people in their legitimate struggle against the Israeli occupation, decrying the unceasing illegal settlements and Israel's intransigence, but significantly urged all member states to end all direct and indirect trade, scientific and cultural exchanges with the State of Israel. This latter recommendation, which echoes the demands of the boycott, divestment, sanctions movement, if implemented, could be the start of a change in Israel's fortunes, not just on the continent, but across the world. So the African nations want to lead a charge against Israel, to isolate her and make life difficult for her internationally, and at the same time push and promote the Palestinian struggle against the occupiers, people occupying their own land that the Bible proves to you is theirs, given to them by God from the beginning. And then you wonder, why are these countries struggling this much and suffering? And I mean, South Africa in particular, it's a flood here, it's a flood there, it's chaos everywhere, it's storms coming in, it's national state of disaster one after the other, it's corruption, it's chaos. And why? We're actively working against Israel to isolate her and damage her on the world stage. Blessed are those who bless you, and cursed are those who curse you. Some things are permanent. And when things are uttered like that, they last forever. God doesn't change his mind suddenly. He always upholds his side of everything that he puts to plan. So, yeah, unfortunately, keep watching South Africa and the African Union countries and see what's coming next, because it's going to get ugly. As America can attest, every single time something was done against Israel, suddenly storms and all sorts of chaos arrives. We will see the same thing here again, and worse. But we're used to it at this stage while we await our exit, and we trust in the Lord Jesus Christ, who is our only hope. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.